made your statement on Wednesday at the council regarding the Thames Crossing. Then Thursday came along this letter from the Highways Agency. How disappointed were you with that letter?
Well, I'm disappointed with the letter immensely, Mark, and I'm disappointed with it for two reasons. One is the dry kind of process. We didn't know that letter was coming out. Highways England hadn't told us the letter was coming out. We think it's really disappointing that we weren't ready to support people and answer the questions that people have for us. It shows really poor faith, I believe, on the part of the Highways Agency. We want to be working on this together. And the second is, of course, that the kind of gut-wrenching disappointment and feeling that people will have when they receive that letter. You know, imagine receiving a letter that says your home will potentially be bought and bulldozed. I know there are people in Orsett, in Willings Close, that have moved in a fortnight ago. They've actually moved into the house a fortnight ago and now have that letter. It is absolutely heartbreaking. I just want to make sure that people know that this is Highways Agency that are running this consultation, that the council has opposed a new crossing in Thurrock from the outset. We haven't changed our mind now. We're going to be standing up for local people, doing what we can, first of all, to defeat this plan, because I still think we can defeat the plan. But if we can't, making sure that we put aside a sum of money for each of the next few years so that we have a fund or a provision there that we can use to support people should the worst come to the worst.
There's a lot of energy out there, most of it from my point of view just made on social media, and so for those people, and the people in Willings Close, Blue Coat Lane, West Tilbury, Heath Road, Stafford Clays Road, what's your message to these people regarding harnessing their energy?
It is about understanding what's happening now. This is a preliminary consultation. We want everybody in the borough to be responding to that consultation. If we get tens of thousands of people responding, saying that we don't want this crossing, that we don't accept the need for the crossing, that we don't accept the kind of principle behind it, then I think we've got a chance. What the council's going to be doing is employing some economic specialist consultants very, very quickly. We hope to do that next week. That can look at the four routes that the government are now consulting on, and to come up with some strong evidence and strong statistics to oppose. Once we've got that, we can share that with people just to make sure that their responses are as good and as positive as they can be. And I'll just say a couple of things. You look at the statistics on which the Highways Agency is basing this. They're saying that it will be an average time saving of something like 3 minutes on a crossing. 3 minutes. You know, that is not a lot of time. They're saying that spending £6 billion, which is the potential cost of this crossing, will help to create 5,000 jobs. You know, that's £1.2 million a job. The normal gearing for these kind of infrastructure projects is something in the region of £40,000 a job. So I don't think the economics of this stack up. It's up to us to make that case to government. As I've said from the start, this isn't a decision that will only be made by the Department for Transport. This is a decision that will be made by the Treasury as well. And we've got to make the Treasury say that the figures don't stack up.